They say it's 3 easy steps, and I mostly agree. I do just want to say the main thing to remember is that at the time of this recording, which is very late August of 2023, route creation is not available for everybody, even though really it should be. So they said, I think recently, that it was supposed to be level 42 trainers and above, and I think it's back to 45. I don't know, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and create a route, so soon enough it'll be available for everybody. At least I would only hope. You can never guess with Niantic, but hey, this is me commentating over footage that I went out and recorded. So like, you know, I'm here at my computer now, just kind of watching it back. But essentially, you get close enough to where you want your starting point to be, and now your end point, you can actually see, this was my first time doing it. I was like, hey, I want my end point to be actually be just past these. You saw those little, like, that 3 cluster of Pokestops, and then I'm just like spinning, trying to move the screen all around. And that was because I thought maybe I'm just missing it. Where's the Pokestop? No. So you actually have to, in this case, if your ending is too far away, basically you want to select later. So I'm gonna click on that or tap on that so you can see that. I'm gonna make a pretty simple route. It's like all just straight, and then there's gonna be like a slight turn to the left, at least if you start here at this point. So confirm and proceed. You could see that we didn't have an ending point yet. You're near the start point. That's what it says. And so if you are ready to record, you obviously say yes. If you're not ready to record for any reason, just pause route creation. So let's actually do that. That can show you. So pause route creation. That's just to make sure, hey, am I standing exactly where I want to be and everything? Well, all right, here we go. So bottom right, you're going to click on that. It does look like a little pause icon, right? And then you just do resume route creation, and here we go. So the recording is resumed. At any time, you can kind of check on these things. You can pause it, you know, just again, it's that kind of bottom right. It's got a pencil icon now for editing, but basically I'm going to speed this up now so I can walk or drive the entire way. I actually, please don't tell Niantic, you guys. I was actually driving through this. Yeah, this is a road you can drive like pretty slow on, especially when there's a lot of traffic and whatnot. But the really cool thing about this route and this place in particular, I used to actually stream this. This would have been in like 2018 when I first started streaming this game or so, kind of late 2018. But anyway, I always called it the Kessel Run to people, and that's a Star Wars reference. I'm not even like a crazy Star Wars fanatic or something, you know. I like it. I think it's cool, but it's not my life. But the Kessel Run essentially just had a lot of Pokestops. You probably saw a lot of wild spawns and gyms, and so you'll see we can actually tag it with some of those things later on. But here, so I take the left turn into this area, and this is where I want it to end for people, which actually ends like by a little park. It's not like a big, huge park, but just a little park and maybe walking area. So there, you can actually see the Pokestop now has shown up because I got closer. So all of that is fine, right? Like, you don't have to be able to see the end point when you're starting your route creation, right? You know, I hope that that's making sense. But yes, I am done. So let's do this. So you can ride it now or you can ride it later. I like that they, at least Niantic, kind of having some foresight into this. They let you hold all this stuff and do it later if you want to. So here, can this route be followed in reverse? Sure, I'd check that off. Do you want to show your trainer name? You can actually turn that off if you want to. Well, let's call it Kessel Run. I'm assuming, like, I don't know how Niantic treats such a thing, but they may not want Star Wars terminology. They may not know Star Wars stuff, but we'll see if this passes. I'll have to write it. Look at the pinned comment, the top pinned comment on this video, and I'll make sure to update that and the description whenever I hear back from Niantic about this route. They totally may not approve it, and I don't know how many routes they get submitted to them. Once it's open to everybody, then yeah, they're gonna get a lot. But here we go. So a nice, mostly straight walk. That's what it is, and it's just kind of like on a sidewalk. I'm gonna make sure, hopefully I've edited that in. I'll get some footage actually of what it looks like in real life, you know, to play alongside the sped up footage. It's kind of cool. There's just like a lot of businesses, like a lot of food trucks and stuff, and places to get your hair cut, and I don't know, it's just like everything is along that path. So the Kessel Run, you guys, it's got a sidewalk. It's not just like a street sidewalk, both sides, so you could actually totally reverse it. This is a good one. So okay, here's all of your tags that you can give it, and I don't really know that these are gonna make a huge difference, but hey, I think we should use them just because Niantic has put it there, and so if it's a Niantic thing, Niantic gets what Niantic wants, I guess. So let's see it. It is actually, it's near some public transport. There's some bus stops and stuff. The power box actually is painted like art, you know, like a mural on a power box or whatever at the start. So this is all good. Those were good tags. Your route is gonna get a badge right here. here, and it relates to the photos that are within Pokemon Go. So like Pokestops, if you didn't know this, you can submit your own photos. If you have done that, or if other people have submitted multiple, like it could pull from any of those, and then you get to, of course, choose a color. So I'm gonna make this like contrasty colors at least a little bit. I don't know what I'm thinking, okay, you guys, but there's the preview. So your route was successfully submitted for review, and they say that they will notify me when a decision is made. But go ahead, get out there, and if you're the right level, submit your own route and let me know how it goes.